Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for November the 21st. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. Not every reading is going to be for you, so please do only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. Welcome into Sagittarius season, so happy birthday to all my Sagittarian viewers out there. If you haven't yet, do feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the channel. And let's jump right in and see what kind of a message needs to come through today. I know as we get further into Sag season, that really heavy, dark cloud energy of Scorpio season is going to dissipate. I think we've been doing a lot of shadow work. We're kind of ready to step into self-fulfillment, self-fulfilling our own prophecies. So let's see what kind of a message needs to come through today. What do we need to be aware of when it comes to the energies in and around the collective today? What kind of a message needs to come through? There's definitely a circumstance that is intensifying, coming to the surface, and I think there is a need to face and address something once and for all, stemming around some triggering. So I do feel get ready to face a challenge ahead. I do feel it really is time to face something head on, and the energy is quite intense. We've been feeling it ever since that full moon eclipse on Friday. So I think there has been a lot of triggering throughout the weekend. There has been a lot coming to the surface needing to be addressed, stemming around some toxic patterns, whether this is you directly or somebody you're connected with. But I do feel there really is a need to address these negative behaviors, to bring this to the surface once and for all, to look at these challenges as an opportunity to improve your life overall. So I think a lot of testing in the energies in order to correct some past behavior. Maybe somebody here is needing to make amends, and I think there is going to be a rediscovery stemming around a past situation or person. Maybe the veil has been lifted. I do feel self-care without a doubt is going to be needed. I do feel a lot of connection to your higher self from your guides and your ancestors. And this really is about making life decisions that are going to allow you to live life consciously. So lean into your higher self. Lean in to the guidance from spirit that you are receiving. I do think the energy is intense and you're likely facing a very tough situation, but spirit wants me to remind you, you're ready. You're ready to face this challenge head on. You're ready to look at this as an opportunity for growth, improvement, and expansion. So listen to the guidance that's being offered, because there's a lot being recognized in the energy stemming around self-development, maybe where you've been neglecting yourself, where you've been denying parts of yourself that have been yearning for some growth. So never ever stop working on yourself, because I think somebody here in the energies is learning to live consciously, to make positive decisions for their life from their conscious awareness for the betterment of themselves and others. And this is about finding your authentic voice. If you can tell, just within the last hour, I started having these throat chakra issues again. So when there's a throat chakra blockage, in order to remove that block, you really need to express yourself honestly and openly. So I do feel a lot of throat chakra upgrades within the collective, the need to come forward and speak that truth. And self-care is key in the energies as you go through this challenge. Maybe you're being uprooted when it comes to your personal belief patterns and finding the strength to break free from a pattern that's just not serving your growth and your expansion. So care for yourself, nurture for yourself, make healthier choices, and watch out for those unhealthy habits, because I think they need to go. And I think when it is stemming around this rediscovery, maybe somebody you're connected with will benefit from you sharing what it is that you have learned. Or maybe somebody's about to come forward with a message to share what they have learned with you when it comes to this wisdom and knowledge that's been attained with this rediscovery, with this triggering intense challenge that somebody is facing. So let's see what needs to come through with the Soul's Journey Oracle deck today First one right out of the gate flipped out, worry. So are you worrying needlessly about a situation? Because we can never ever change an outcome. And when we learn that worry just feeds more worry, it's easier to release that. Maybe forgiveness is key in the energies today. Maybe somebody here has been harboring resentment, and that's been a block when it comes to bringing love into your life. And maybe there is a need to express some truth in order to rediscover something you didn't quite know before, stemming around a person or a situation. But whatever's coming up in the energy as triggering really is to bring this to the surface to be addressed. Because I do feel this underlying grieving as we shed some layers. And I think whatever you're losing in the energy, it really is an opportunity to appreciate life more, to kind of live in the moment. And isn't it so sad sometimes we have to lose the very thing we love the most in order to appreciate life in its entirety? So I do think you're being called to trust. Whatever's leaving your life is needing to go, and you really need to accept these energies, this rediscovery, because your inner voice is trying to guide you towards abundance and happiness. And if you've been stuck in a toxic situation, I feel a tower, a challenge coming in order to get you to break free from these limitations, to manifest what it is that you truly desire in your physical reality, and to step back into happiness. So you know you're on the right path when you are happy and enjoying life and in the present moment. But I do feel somebody here stressed, anxiety ridden, and there is a need to correct some past poor actions is what I feel coming through today. So let's see what needs to come through with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. What else can you tell me about this message? Temperance, moderation. There is a need for balance. And I think somebody here has been given all the tools to bring something full circle. And maybe this has been a long time coming. Patience is key. Something that you planted, the seeds that you planted a very long time ago are about to take root, are about to come to the surface. And I feel this is about stepping into karmic freedom. So let's see what the influencing energies are with the Energy Oracle deck today. What are the influencing energies when it comes to this message? Angel of Strength. I have the whole deck upside down, so we're going to flip them upright. Give me a second, guys. So Angel of Strength. There is somebody needing to find the strength to release something that's no longer serving them. I do feel get ready to be tempted in the energy, but I feel this eclipse portal gateway really is pushing somebody into their own personal cornucopia. So what are you needing to release? Because there is some deceit here, self-deception, manipulation. I feel somebody here has been strategizing behind the scenes. There might be a woman that's been thinking about her abundance and stability. And I feel somebody here has been lying to themselves about what it is that they truly want. I feel not using their authentic voice, hiding, maybe blocked communication. And the doorway to romance is opening if somebody's willing to uncage their heart, to find their strength to come forward. And maybe somebody has been planning and strategizing behind the scenes, not letting anybody know what they've been up to. So that could be a little bit deceitful. But I do feel this energy of something coming full circle, a cycle closing out. So let's see what is being evaluated when it comes to this message today. And I am using the spell casting deck today. So we will see what is being evaluated when it comes to this message today. What is being evaluated in these energies? I do feel grieving in the energy, and there is a need to accept any losses in order for this opportunity for growth, because without a doubt there's transformation taking place. The shedding of the old to bring in the new. I feel this vibrant energy of somebody just spreading their wings, really stepping into this peaceful energy, this cornucopia. So this is stemming around family and well-being is what is being evaluated. So if you have been manifesting a solid, committed partnership, a happy home life, you're going to have to release anything that's going to stand in that way. And I do feel, pay attention to your dreams, because there is something coming through when it comes to your dreams about this family home life, and something about that eclipse portal gateway coming through. I think maybe things have been eclipsed. Maybe somebody here has experienced transformation and upheaval, and maybe has already faced this challenge. And I think maybe somebody here is experiencing great worry over this outcome of what's next. And I think be willing to grieve. Any endings or failures really is just an opportunity for learning and growth. So, you know, mistakes can always be corrected. And I think there is a need to accept that everything truly is happening according to divine order. So let's see what needs to come through today with the tarot. And I am using the Mythic deck today. So we will see what needs to come through today with the Tarot Judgment. It is time to make that final judgment call, to remove these blocks, to express yourself openly and honestly. I do feel an awakening, illumination. This is divinely guided change with the major arcana coming through. Could be dealing with a Leo, but I kind of feel this energy of Kundalini activation. And maybe it's been a fight. I think maybe this will create a triggering challenge needing to be faced. Maybe somebody here wants to argue, wants to fight. And maybe these are toxic patterns that are needing to be addressed. And maybe it's time to make that final judgment call. Why are you fighting? Is it worth the fight? Why do you want to fight? Because I do feel the ending, a broken commitment here. There's no more harmony. This party's over with the Four of Wands. Maybe at one point in time you thought this was going to be your wish fulfillment, but there's manipulation here. There's secrets here. And I think there is a need to go in a new direction, to stop fighting. What are you fighting for? Love should just be easy. When you choose to remove these blocks and speak your truth, I think there is about to be a rediscovery. And the energy is without a doubt feeling quite intense. So I do think, get ready. There's somebody walking away, making a final judgment call, awakening to some truth, to some toxic patterns, and getting ready to correct these behaviors. We do have the King of Wands reversed. Maybe there's a masculine here, outraged, angry, abusive, walking away from abuse, walking away from a tyrant, perhaps. And I do think it is going to take all of the strength that you have to face this truth. The truth hurts. And I do feel somebody here that's lost a sense of passion for life. And I feel this coming to Jesus moment with that strength card in order to bring moderation and healing back into a situation. So a couple energies of temperance coming out. So there is a need to alchemize the energies and to release, release, release. Release the grip. You can't control this situation. Divine play is at work in your life when it comes to this message. Because I do think you're trying to manifest this Ten of Cups, this cornucopia, this beautiful reciprocal connection. But you're needing to release a connection where you're no longer in alignment with. I think there's been a lack of decision, this indecision of what am I going to put the work in? Where am I going to go to next? And I do feel the time is now to release a situation that's no longer working. Maybe to release this King of Wands, who is very unhealthy, is kind of what I feel. Because I think the time is now. I think maybe at one point, this was a deep soulmate connection where two people saw eye to eye. But I don't think these two people are on the same page anymore. We do have the King and Queen of Wands. But the King of Wands is in reverse. And this Seven of Pentacles is saying, you've done all you can do. There's not reciprocation here. There's no more passion. I feel this has been a long time coming, and I think there is about to be some truth spoken, some authentic truth spoken in order to cut through the fogginess, to cut through the confusion, because there is an Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, but I feel there's a feminine here needing to restore her passion for life again and to go in a new direction. So we will see what this Judgment energy is. The Magician reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, Justice reversed. Without a doubt, there's a Tower moment coming here. There's a challenge. There's a shakeup. Unavoidable change. And I feel there's been an imbalance. There's been an injustice. Somebody here has been playing games. The Magician plays games, manipulates the energy, maybe through overindulgences. I think there's a need to break free from addictions, toxic patterns, and to face the truth of this no longer being your wish fulfillment. Allow that tower to fall, because I think, get ready for an argument. There is, without a doubt, third party drama in the mix with the two knights on on the Knight of Swords card. And I think there's been a lack of truth. There's been a lack of honesty. There's been self-deception. And there's a need to break free. I think there's a feminine here about to use this sword to cut out the bullshit, to maybe say some very harsh and nasty words to break free from a situation that I feel is very dark and desolate. There are secrets here. Somebody here is without a doubt operating out of their shadow self, and there is an ending of a commitment because there's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of manipulation, gaslighting, belittling. And the Tower is coming in order to illuminate this truth so somebody can break free from this constant battle that I feel somebody's in. So let's see about this King of Wands reversed. Right beside the Strength too, that's ego. Somebody all up in their ego. Page of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands, the Chariot. This is unrequited love. There is a masculine in an unrequited love situation. There's a feminine about to take back her power and to move in a new direction. I feel there's no more growth. It's stagnant. It's stuck. It's been stuck for a long time. There is going to be a new beginning here, but I think somebody's going to need to gather their emotions, to gather all of their strength, to get in the driver's seat and to go in a new direction where there is going to be victory and success. Could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini. Could be dealing with a Sag, strong fire energy coming through. And doesn't surprise me as we enter Sagittarius season. But yeah, there is an unrequited love situation here. There's a masculine here that is not sexually attracted anymore. He's not emotionally invested. This is without a doubt unrequited love. And there is a need to move in a new direction, to peel back these layers, to rediscover the stagnancy, to release something that I feel somebody's been gripping to control with. So we will see what this Temperance energy is. There is going to be victory. I do feel maybe somebody wants to go back from a missed opportunity from the past, to rebuild from ground zero. There is going to be an opportunity to heal a foundation, to heal a broken heart. But I feel there is a masculine here struggling with his health. There is a need to accept this loss, to turn that into a victory. I was asking about the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords reversed, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Blocks are about to get removed. Get ready for a full-scale battle. I think somebody here is being taken to their knees. Emotions are running strong. A lot of passionate, heated conversations, I feel, that is about to break somebody free. Because I think there's no more love here. I think this is an unrequited love situation. I think there's a need to face the truth that there's no more love here with the Ace of Cups reversed. And to embrace that fool's journey, to take that leap of faith. The energy, without a doubt, is feeling very intense. There's about to be exposure and truth revealed stemming around a betrayal. And I'm feeling around third-party energy. There is, without a doubt, deceit here. And somebody here is at the crossroads. I think there's a need to release this burden. There's a need to let this go. Could be dealing with an Aries. But I do feel there is a masculine here about to experience a huge financial fall from grace as he releases a burden at the crossroads, because there is fated, destined change. And although it might not feel good, this is definitely change for the better with the Wheel and the Fool. And the Fool leaves everything behind but the lessons learned. It really is time to close out a cycle. Quite a few 10s here. 10, 10, 10. We saw all the 10s. So there is a need to close out a cycle. Without a doubt, crossroads. I feel needing to learn that core wound lesson. That wounded healer energy is coming through in order to have that victory and that success. So get ready for some fated, destined change. There's without a doubt a Tower moment in order for a complete transformation to take place, to close out a cycle. Get ready to face a challenge, because I think this challenge is going to ignite your passions again, especially if you are this masculine energy. So a couple last messages, please, with the Crystal Stone deck for today's message. What else do you need to tell me about this message today? What else do we need to be aware of? Quartz, enhance your vision. I feel it has been foggy. It has been a little unclear, and it really is time to embrace this intensifying energy to call back somebody's power. It's time to kind of get the job done, to get busy and to get moving, to manifest your own masterpiece is kind of what I feel. And I think somebody here has been stuck believing in these limitations that have been put in front of them, but this challenge is being put in place to put somebody to the test in order to see through the illusions, to clear the mind of self-doubt, to enter into this energy of surrender to the will of the universe, because it really is time to take back your shine. Somebody here is about to take back their shine and to go with their gut. And I think the energy really is pushing somebody to dive deep into their fears in order to inject some confidence in their life to go after what truly brings them passion. There is a lot of worry, there is a lot of stress, and it's time to kind of step it up and operate on that higher plane. I feel solar powered energy coming through, life force energy, and I think something is about to come to fruition, come into harvest, stemming around this cornucopia, releasing this lack of indecision and stepping towards love, love of community, love of self, releasing that fear when it comes to any security issues. So I do feel the energy really is illuminating that it's time for somebody to take back control of their life, to stop empowering themselves with these dishonoring thoughts, which in turn really has left somebody in this skepticism. And I think somebody here is feeling like a moving target as they're kind of pushed into their spiritual path, as this energy is cleared by the divine and somebody is kind of pushed into their spiritual life, into their true purpose. And that's kind of what I have for a message for the collective today. I hope this resonated. If it did, and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.